Personal log. Hunts. God, I can't even see the damn clock right. It's 1:15 p.m. It's still the 16th of March, 2022. President Zelenski of Ukraine tried to make a passionate plea to get what he wanted, including the air cover and no strikes. But he must have been told a long time, and still cautioned that if we happen to get our act in there, if we happen to get our ass in there, Putin's going to be escalating shit. It's one thing to supply Ukraine concerning about their shit that they're going through, but he wants live bodies in there. Flying, he wants to get the planes in there, or actually a no-fly zone, to keep Russia out of it, which means he wants people to do it. But does he have more pilots than he has planes? I mean, there's speculation going through Congress, through also through the Pentagon. What exactly for the no-fly zone is he looking for? He's got to know. I know his own country is at stake. He's trying to get everybody else, but he should be looking at the bigger board, and he's not. He's not looking at the bigger board of Ukraine over here. It's got to be a little bit more beyond than that. He's got to play the chess game out in his head. He's got to write the shit down, and he's got to see what it's going to go. I know he's on a survival mode right now. And he's screaming, no fly zone, now, 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 now. You owe us that. You owe us that. No, we don't. But you're NATO. But you hadn't joined NATO even though we kept offering the damn thing, you kept forgetting it. But now it's a different thing altogether. So what do you want us to do? What? Russians gonna kick your ass. We can give you every damn ground support we certainly can. Scramble up some more mercs. But we want the air support. Where's your pilots? We want air support. Where's your pilots? Where's your planes? Well, they're flying, but they're not enough. Why not? Well, they're just not enough. I'm playing this damn conversation in my head concerning about what the hell he's looking for right now. He's not a military man. So he's not, even though he's screaming for the help he needs at this point over here, he needs to be accessing his military guys who've been in the fight long enough to understand what they need. He's got to be the spokesperson to the world. He wants to be of help to everybody. But concerning about what the military system, he needs to figure out what he needs. He's not doing it. Not enough of it anyway. He thinks, well, they got to do it. He tried to tell about Pearl Harbor and 9/11. Well, you guys got attacked by another country. Yeah, and how long did it take for us to scramble? You forgot. And you didn't even bother to read your fucking history, you dumb motherfucker. China had already been engaged with the United States pilots as getting them as mercs. They were unofficial United States Air Force and Army pilots. Or actually Army pilots. And they were trying to fight the Japanese invasion into China. This is the thing I can't stand about this shit here. If we have warships coming through the docks or through the waters, hold on. Fuck. Oh, shit. Give it a little worse. Ukraine's going to need to get warships out there. They haven't got any warships. They're fucked. They will need to get mercs to take on the damn Navy. It's turned into a Hitler. Civilians even worse. Kids. 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 Bury them alive. He's out for genocide. He's not going to control the whole damn countryside. That's just going to be doing it fear and intimidation. The power of the Soviets. The power of the Russians. Power of an ego. Zelenski's got no idea. When he brought up 9/11 and he brought up Pearl Harbor, it took us about a year and a half or almost two just to find who and what we were looking for. Where the hell was he? Get the forces going and get the infrastructure built because we were going hunting. We were going hunting. And hunting they did. And nearly in that 20 years became an occupational force. Regretted it ever since. Shit. At this point, what else? World War II, we didn't have as much better communications. We didn't have computers. We didn't have all the media like crazy. But as soon as we get the word out, it's like everybody, or nearly everybody, raised their damn hands and said, let's go after the Japs and the Germans. We've already had shipping already been attacked in the water by U-boats. But we didn't declare an official with Germany until when they declared war on us after we declared war on Japan. So now we were in the thick of it. The Axis powers. And we weren't going to go. Sorry, we were going to come in and kick the fucking shit out of people. That's what we did. Because we had the moxie, we had the weapons, we had everything else necessary. But this situation, Ukraine, is different. It's different because of the politics happening at this point. We know Russia wanted to get back its empire, but we didn't realize that Putin was really going to be putting it all out to destroy people left and right. And he was going to do that. Just to prove a point that he is Putin. He has ego. And he's going to get his Russia back. And what it's going to cost everybody one way or another, or in many ways that we don't even realize. And to tell Zelenski this, he's not going to understand this shit. He's not going to understand this. There's no way for him to understand it. Otherwise, he wouldn't be pushing as hard. Putin's got nukes. Ukraine don't. As soon as the nukes are entered into the damn situation, all hell breaks loose. All bets are off. NATO won't stand for it. China's going to be involved in this situation. We'll get them involved one way or another. But this, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do. You know what the fucking stupidest damn thing was back in the 40s and 50s, early 60s? People having nuclear parties. Those who are living close enough to test ranges were watching all this shit, laughing their asses off. I wonder how many of them had cancer. I wonder how many of them realized that the damn thing was going to be nuking their asses left and right. Once they introduce nuclear weapons into the battlefield, it's going to be no going back for conventional, because Russia would have decided to go for that. Ukraine never developed a nuclear technology. Actually, they did develop a nuclear technology for their nuclear reactors, but they never did develop it for the military, though. Where's their warships to defend their land? Putin had already developed and already installed nuclear weapons. He's just waiting for the time to use them. And he knows NATO's going to get involved in everyone else. He wanted us clean and bloodless. It wasn't. So now he's got to slog it through. He's got to add up a lot of people died. So as there was punishing his buttons. They're doing it in a way where everyone's going to be paying the price. We're going to be paying the price. Price tag, bankruptcy. We're going to have no choice but to get in there with nukes. We're going to have no choice but to get in there with the military. China wants to negotiate. Where's the negotiations? Where's the negotiations? China's full of shit. They either get with the program or they get out of it. All I know is we're in for it. Pound for pound. And here the constant whining from Zelenski to everybody. We need. Give us a no-fly zone. Don't you see what's happening around me? And you're not getting it, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah, you can keep them with their morals. But eventually you're going to have to bite the loss. They're going to have to lose. Unless somehow somebody brings up nuclear weapons and somehow uses it. They got 4 nuclear weapons they could do. That's what I kept thinking. They could use the nuclear weapons they've already got. The power plants. Last ditch effort. You want the country? Well, irradiate the son of a bitch. You wanted it that badly. We'll give it to you scorched. Enjoy your scorched earth policy. That's what we had to do in the wars. Scorched earth. Nobody benefits. Everybody loses. I'm waiting for that policy to kick in. Ukraine won't do it. But we would. We'd do it to ourselves. We would do it to ourselves.